Alright. I do have a kid.
Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
He is 8 months old, which is wild that I have an 8-month-old kid. Yeah, you have been away a while. Gamning. Hello, Alchine. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry if I butchered that really bad. Gamlinging. Yes, we are gamlinging. I've been thinking about the Middle Earth gaming scene as of late. I'm wondering why there isn't a Star Wars Combine. I'm not familiar with Star Wars Combine.
The power of the enemy is growing.
Is that like a open world? It's a text-based art. Oh, I've never heard of that. That's actually really cool. I think a lot of it comes down to, again, just people being very protective over anything Tolkien related. Like, if something has anything Tolkien attached to it, I don't know what it is. I swear it's like every other IP out there just doesn't have the same level of, like, protection that Tolkien does. It is, like, the wildest thing. Because even, like, you look at, like, Tolkien video games in general. Right, exactly. Like, when you look at anything Tolkien related, or just, like, specifically Tolkien video games, we got some text-based ones that came out in, like, the 70s and the 80s, and then we didn't really get anything until Vivendi's The Hobbit. We got a lot of, like, software text-based adventures, and then we got Vivendi's The Hobbit, and then after that, it was Peter Jackson's trilogy. Like, we had The Fellowship of the Ring that came out around the same time as the Two Towers, or we had, like, the Fellowship of the Ring game that came out around the same time as the Two Towers game. But, like, outside of those two things, there's been, like, nothing. And it's just weird to think about how, like, outside of the movies, it's like we have the movies and we have Lotro for stuff. And part of it is, yes, the Tolkien estate is very, very, very protective over their stuff. Which, like, you know, good for them. I think that, like, fine if they want to, like, protect their stuff. I don't, like, blame them for it. It just provides a very hostile environment for any new stuff. I thought I got a Helm's Deep glitch there for like half a second, and I panicked. 146 isn't bad.
Return to your master, creatures of shadow. Victory! We have victory! Sauron's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift.
What's up with those black bars?
The battle
I don't know what's up with that.
is over. The battle for Middle Earth is about to begin.
Nice. Plus 420. Love that.
It was not mere chance that brought Merry and Pippin to Fangorn Forest.
No, I don't think I got a gold split there, the run.
It's talking, Mary. The tree is talking.
I'm not sure where you're getting that information.
I am no tree. I am an ant. The ants have not troubled about the
Whatever.
men and wizards.
I'm sure the run is going to be a little weird for a little bit, because there are going to be some areas where I am actually going to get golds. Mainly because actually the last time I ran no upgrades with cutscenes was using a completely different route than what I'm using right now. Hence why my timer looks the way it does right now. And also because I didn't really want to think about like what I was comparing to. So that way I could just purely focus on like getting back into it. My goal is to get like 1 PB with cutscenes, and then we're going to focus on no cutscenes primarily, and then I'll make a YouTube video on no cutscenes.
Must be cleansed. And in the shade of Fangorn,
But with cutscenes, it's just going to be for funsies, for getting back into it and de-rusting and not really taking it as seriously.
Smoke rises from Isengard. The hour grows late, and now you strive to Isengard, seeking my trust. But that is where you have come, is it not, my friend?
Oh, don't do that, game. You goober.
hasten to Isengard. I shall deal with these.
Oh, come on.
Easy crickets back there. Get him.
Cut him up, boys! Saruman, you bring shame upon our order. Your cunning mind is consumed by war.
It is you who spreads fear amongst the innocent.
See, like, that's what that should look like.
Saruman, the trees of Fangorn have awakened.
Tendrils seek, branches crush, roots bury all that remains of your planet.
Burn them all.
I will break you. May the Valor protect you.
That was good.
Those trees are an ancient madness. They require burning. before
Okay.
they
See, I think the run is still reading my previous route.
Who dares? Put him down!
Either that or it's looking at my no cutscenes. Because I was running no cutscenes. I did like one run without cutscenes. And then like as I was thinking about it, I was like, I wasn't originally going to do with cutscenes at all. But I was like, I should try and do what I can to keep as many of my times at least like somewhat up to date. That was such awkward timing. But it worked out.
Saruman, Gandalf comes to Isengard, no longer seeking your
And then my plan for how I'm going to do runs is how speedrunning is going to work is I'm basically going to work on one category for a game at a time. And then once I get that time that I want, I'm going to switch games. And then and then I'll go to a different game to help me prevent burnout, as well as keep up variety on my speedruns. I'm not going to be world record hunting in the same way that I was. I'm just trying to get times that I enjoy. The only game that I could see myself actually world record hunting for is Two Towers. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I don't even know how well this is gonna work because
That was good.
my run was completely different back in the day.
When Sauron learns that the ring is in the hands of a hobbit, he will be drawn to it. Fate has given us four, and he knows not who bears the ring. This confusion is the bait I must place in my trap.
Don't you understand? The enemy thinks you have the ring. He's coming for you.
Never played the console Lord of the Rings games. These games from my childhood. This is what I did. I played these games a lot, where a lot of people were getting into Lotro. This is what I was doing.
Aragorn travels through Death's shadow to summon to the White City an army that even Sauron cannot master. With Pippin, I travel to Minas Tirith, the anvil upon which we must beat Sauron's armies in our bid to buy.
So I don't think I'm even gonna know where my times are in terms of whether I'm ahead or behind until probably after Kidith Ungol or Blackgate, one of those two. I just started my US AF career and didn't have a console. Then someone introduced me to the crack that was World of Warcraft. I actually have never played WoW. My first MMO, it was my first MMO was Pirates of the Caribbean Online, and then I went from there to SWOTOR. And then I went from SWOTOR to Lotro. I did have like a brief stint where I played Rift, but I don't really count Rift because oh, I need the music. I can't play the music because of copyright. I actually have to start taking that seriously. I don't count Rift because when I played it, I had no idea, like, what was, like, I had no idea what I was doing. And I didn't read any quest dialogue, didn't really pay attention to the controls. And so, like, once I got out of the starting zone on Rift, I just wandered around and did rifts. And then, which basically were like field events, basically, kind of like the dynamic encounters that SWOTOR has. And then proceeded to just get completely lost. And then usually would delete a character and move on because I just got confused.
Strike down their ladders! They shall overrun us!
Pretty much loved the game back then. Loved Rift. Thought it was a nice change of pace. Nice to see a game try to add to the game in a positive way instead of just creating a new UI for the same old system. Yeah. Very, very understandable. So, here's a fun hot take. I was a little bummed when Amazon's Lord of the Rings MMO got canceled, mainly because the biggest thing that I want, like, I love Lotro. It is probably my favorite game of all time. But, like, the one thing that I really, really want is an action MMO based in Middle-earth. And, like, I might be crazy for that one. But I really like action combat. And every single action MMO that I have ever played usually has ended up being a big gacha, and I can't do gachas. Gachas just send me up a wall in a way that is not fun.
Seize towers! Topple them! Stop them with the catapults!
Wait. So I gotta make sure I'm getting some kills because of the way that this bar is, which is a... Oh, what? Okay. Let me get around. Thank you. They got really unfortunate at the end.
Stand fast! Don't those walls must survive! Our gates cannot withstand it! Clear the area! Don't let them in!
Alright. This whole run is gonna basically bank on this one level, which is wild. But this is the fun part about this game. Is it always comes down to this level.
That was good.
We still golded that. That's crazy.
Here we make our stand. The enemy slays your people.
Why is my dog going absolutely wild?
Reduce it to rubble.
Game. There is a shield guy that is deciding to make my life very difficult. Okay, we're gonna do something very weird here.
Courage will be your best defense against the storm that is at hand.
Yo, Bacon Guy, thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. I really hope that this strat worked. It did. No, it didn't. It made it worse. Not worse. Not better, but not worse. It was, like, weird, because, so the goal of what that strat was, is, I swear, in, like, all of my runs, I kill that first shield wave with the bubble really quickly, which is great and wonderful, and I love that. The problem, though, is then we get an absurd amount, we get a second shield wave that comes, like, right on top of the, what's the word? We get a second shield wave that comes right on top of the Urdak wave, and it causes a ton of problems. So I was hoping that I could, like, in theory, just try and like delay the bubble and only have to deal with the one shield wave. Or the one shield wave. Is always just one. Okay, yeah, it's definitely looking at my definitely looking at my without cutscenes time. The run doesn't know what it wants. Which is fine, because I don't really know either. I think my goal is just to get like a 123. And then I'll move on to without cutscenes to try and get a 109. Maybe a 108. We'll get the 109 and then we'll see how we feel after that.
That was good.
This captain over here is a problem. Got that health drop. I don't even know if that's good or not.
To the inner walls! Death to you all!
saved as many as we can, but with the gate breached, it is only a matter of time before we leave our dead upon the 7 levels of Minas Tirith. My part in this battle is done. Our fate now lies in the hands of a hobbit and a king.
Farewell, Courtyard. Hey, but you know what? We didn't reset to Courtyard, so I take that as an absolute win. Okay, a gold, so we'll take it. A little over 8 minutes is not bad.
That was good.
To win this war, Sauron must believe we will use the ring against him. This will distract his gaze, weaken his borders, and lure his armies into our trap.
I'm still waiting for the Rubeetle return to any percent.
I prepare a path for the return of Gondor's king. Sauron will be certain Aragorn
That's what I'm waiting for.
received the ring of power.
I know you. I don't even think you've been doing a lot of speedrunning in a while, which is totally okay.
The only weapon Sauron cannot abide, and the only power before which a dead king and his army might bow. To set this trap, Aragorn
I need to beat the avoiding any percent allegations someday. Exactly. Hey, you're avoiding any percent. I'm avoiding New Game Plus. It's okay. We can both avoid some. We can each avoid something.
They must overcome the wrath of an ancient, cursed realm and summon forth its king. Out of darkness, Aragorn must call an army even Sauron's horde cannot withstand. For in our plans, the living cannot defend Minas Tirith without the fury of those.
I have no reason. I get back to running once I finish my degree over the summer. Let's go.
It's made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
Malice lies heavy in the air.
My only reasoning for avoiding New Game Plus is because of how fast of a category it is. It feels like if only like a slight thing goes wrong,
Spirits of the dead.
then your run's dead.
Be ready! These spirits bring ancient gods to life!
I cannot harm a ghost.
More specters. Some new enchantment.
Come!
I have a very bad feeling about this place. Those blades cut, even rusty.
Fear not, Gimli. It is not.
We cannot pass!
We are trapped here.
I was just trying to unnerve them. Parry their attacks.
This way!
And I don't know if it's just because like with New Game Plus, we optimize it so quickly. Because I feel like, I don't know. It's weird because like New Game Plus felt optimized a lot faster than any percent. But I know that I definitely have played more any percent than I have New Game Plus.
It would appear to be a trap.
Cut your way out!
If there is a New Game Plus though that does need to get optimized a little bit more, it's console. Because I think console is still like the 107 and emulators at like 104.
The mists swirl here as well.
This haunted mountain holds many surprises.
Yeah, and it's still world record. Which shows the power of the modern day PC port. I say modern day PC port as if it wasn't somebody who did some like really funky abandonware type thing rather than the games getting ported onto Steam.
Have you learned nothing of the stubbornness?
We are close now!
How do we get through this?
Here is a way to open it!
It's all but workable.
This is where the dead gather. It is a place of great evil.
No matter the peril, we must cross this!
They're an endless time.
Stand and fight!
I will look at that chat message in just a second. I have to kind of lock in right now. Most of these developers and publishers of these games either long gone or moved on to totally different business models. Don't think you've ever seen an official port of any of these. Yeah, I don't think so either. And another part of it too is licensing.
Aragorn will be forced to rise above fear. For as king, he will need to stand against Sauron's malice and unite all.
Because the licensing is, like, it's another part of the whole licensing and rights thing, because when these games came out, EA actually had rights for publishing for the games.
Without this victory, our cause
And that wasn't the, and that's not the case now. It's all under Warner Brothers.
That was good.
Aragorn's path leads him through this terrible place, where a king of those long dead commands the fate of those not born. He must be forced to yield.
Who enters my domain?
One who would hold you to your oath!
Oh, the run.gg. Still just choosing to give lots of inaccurate information.
Forgotten people, come to me. You will not survive this road.
It's a good fight. I don't think it'll gold because that 210 that I got, I genuinely don't know how that happened.
Fight for me,
But,
and I will
whatever.
release you from this living death!
I'm not gonna complain about that fight. That's about as good as you're gonna get.
We must get out of here! Hurry! Everything collapses! It's all coming down! Hurry!
Honestly, that doesn't seem like as many hours as I thought that there would be. I'm getting a passive ghost, which is a big problem. Okay, overall, that was a good fight. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Dead are still here!
It's blocked. We must get out.
I want to try and focus on these captains while I'm in perfect mode. Yeah, that second fight I think was not great, but it's okay.
Armed with an oath of allegiance from an army long dead, Aragorn's road will at last lead him back to the White City. He shall head northward and then through Gondor's southern gate, here to join the great battle of our time.
We must get beyond this outer gate.
Yeah, so like in my PB, I'm only just now wrapping up Courtyard. But I had already done Osgiliath and Shelob.
It's a trap.
Oh, you got him down? Oh.
I just put him down and left him.
LOL. You can do that sometimes.
Man.
That will do it.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Need to use the gate winch.
I'm not really walking around, but I'm never successful walking.
Well, the fastest I have walked him around is like 5 minutes. On average, it's about 20 to 30. Which is a long time to walk him around.
Let's open the gate.
Yeah, Shelob is in Rings of Power. Sure, that's another moment where book fans get really upset.
You will not stop me.
You seem like you're not a book fan.
Sorry, book
Use
purists.
the winch.
There you go.
That is better phrasing.
Creature of the south. This is more welcome than this dwarf deserves. Monarch! Strike him repeatedly. This makes Max work more than
I don't know. Don't really like my health situation right now. Beautiful.
Tower is ours.
Never does the game ever, do I ever tell the game I don't like my health situation. It says, well then here, have a health drop.
someone comes. They're trying to block us.
Good Southern Gate.
Comes at last. Hasten to them before the battle is won.
That was good.
It will require all of my skill and all of our luck to spring a trap lifetimes in the making.
101.56 the run? What are you talking about?
Here, upon the fields of Pelennor.
Guys, I think the run is like on drugs or something.
From the south, Aragorn will summon forth an army from beyond the grave, but perhaps too late. For against our stronghold, the Dark Lord summons both man and beast.
I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off real quick. I'm gonna get warm.
An army of powerful forces, more terrible than any magic. And from the north, at my urging,
Rohan shall ride to war, and the world's ending.
Here they come.
Hey, Shadows.
Orcs! Get them all! They seem to be surrounding us. Forward, Easterlings!
Do not have men enough.
Just two armies. What are you worried about?
How would I say that this run compares to Two Towers? They are very similar. I think the main differences are character varieties. So, like, in Two Towers, you know, unless you're running, like, the any percent, the weird New Game Plus or category extension or all characters, you are locked to one character. Whereas in this game, especially in the run, you are required to play as technically 4 different characters. But like with Frodo, you play for 1 level, and it's just like a kind of like a last level cameo type thing. But in terms of like strats, the majority of the strats actually kind of they're actually still very similar in that it's your pretty typical hack and slash strat, like speedrun. The areas where I think it mainly differs is fights are a lot more generalized. I think the only fights that have, like, this is the genuine strat to use are Gorbag, Mouth of Sauron. Is your run ruled by it? No. You actually do. You will get hit, and I think your overall risk of death is higher in this game than in Two Towers. But you do not get knocked down nearly as much. That is one of the ways that this game does differentiate. And I think that's a positive change between Two Towers and Return of the King. Good one, Cycle. This run also has this really cool moment with Eowyn. Oh, and unless you're running the PC no cutscenes or New Game Plus, then you have to deal with unskippable cutscenes. Oh, this route is definitely wrong. I need to switch Blackgate and Kate of Thungle. No, it's not. No, it's not. This route is correct. I am being a goofy goober. Because you actually run all the way up. So, this is normal. I just did a goof. Plus, you get to play as Gandalf in this run. So that's another big change.
My plans have ended in a day of great sacrifice. Gondor lies
I've never reset. I have definitely reset on Pelennor Fields in this category.
But the enemy regroups, and our war is not yet won.
Or maybe not in this category, but definitely in this game.
The last living men have witnessed the return of their king.
He has gone unchallenged long enough.
And together we now ride upon Sauron's realm to create our final diversion. And give Frodo one last chance.
I don't know why, but running this game with unskippable cutscenes is a lot more, like, acceptable to me than, like, running Two Towers with unskippable cutscenes.
shall give you a message for your master.
My master, Sauron the Great, bids you welcome.
You shall speak for Sauron no more!
Good, good. That thing was dear to you, I see.
This is for Frodo!
Know that the halfling suffered.
I guess that concludes negotiations. It is you who shall suffer!
I heard they were planning to make Gollum a playable character. Interesting, I did not know that.
We have drawn his army to the Black Gates. For ourselves, there is no hope. This is our final act to give Frodo time to end this evil that marshals before us.
On the Return of the King wiki, so it must be true. I mean, if that is true, that would be kind of wild.
Stand your ground, sons of Gondor, of Rohan, my brothers!
What? Oh no. These archers that are here are kind of problematic. Oh, I think another area where this run differentiates in comparison to Two Towers is Two Towers to me feels a lot more consistent. Yes, and the reason why I say that is because, like, levels like this one, there is some execution, but for the most part, this level is very much dictated by RNG. And same thing with Courtyard. Okay. And whereas, like, Two Towers, the only levels that I genuinely feel like are more dictated by RNG are Breached Wall and Hornburg. And Hornburg we're starting to figure out pretty well. Incorporated Mysteries got a really good Hornburg time that I've been able to use for that. Yeah, which is totally understandable. Hornburg, like, Two Towers is my favorite speed game. But I totally get that the end game of that run is not complete nonsense, because it is figure-outable. It's just very difficult to figure it out. Yes, figure-outable. I said what I said. That's like an annoying fix, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't. It's
Bummer.
an alignment issue and I'm shadow. So, like, I just don't even know what it is.
Take defensive positions! Break up!
Hold them on all sides of the hilltop. This game I also really like the no upgrades for, because a lot of the strats are very similar. The only strats that really change are Mouth of Sauron and Ring Wraiths at the end. Or Ring Wraith, like Mouth of Sauron and then Ring Wraiths in this level. And that's really about it. The rest of it is majority the same. Or at least was an any percent strat at one time or another, which I think is kind of nice that you can like refer to some of like the ancient strats. But thankfully, we will never have to go back to the ancient days of playing Legolas in this level. Oh, I'm being dumb. I'm being so dumb right now.
The ring wraiths come! Dark Riders!
Looks like it.
Stand back!
He doesn't need to be that sleepy, just sleepy enough.
Defeat them all or we are lost!
Oh, come on.
You know their weakness. Use it. Burn them.
Oh, so he was teasing us.
Oh no.
He rolled onto his tummy. That's always a problem. What? Watch him just fall asleep on his tummy.
This is our final act to give Frodo time.
Oh my gosh,
Time
was
to
that
end
Aragorn?
this evil that marshals before.
That was the most terrifying Aragorn I've ever seen.
We now give witness to that day when the courage of men faces the final test.
And you want to know the funniest part about the route in this game?
Shall it be an hour?
So we finished Blackgate, and now we restart Path of the Hobbit. We're basically like just leaving them here to keep fighting, while Frodo and Sam have to first leave Osgiliath, which they do at the end of the Two Towers in the movies. So we're just gonna leave them fighting while we do basically all of the Hobbit stuff through the end of the second movie and into the third, which I think is still like the funniest thing ever. Yeah.
That was good.
My heart is filled with both great hope and sadness.
This is Zojalix's first run of the day. Wish him good luck.
Place the smallest of us in
No,
the
don't do
greatest
it. It's a trap.
Always the mighty tried to possess the ring. And always
Don't look at me. He's your kid too.
fate has lent me a hobbit. Resilient.
No, sleeping in weird places I think is more of a me
by his
thing.
very nature.
What?
That's definitely one of the
Yeah.
No,
The amount of times I've fallen asleep in the bathroom.
but it will require more than Frodo's stout heart to bear the ring. He will need a companion
Thank you for the good luck.
and a guide who knows the ways of the enemy and the paths into Mordor.
This is the first run of the day, not first run. I have been running this game Well, I've been running this game about 8 years. Off and on. I won't say I've been, like, only running this game for 8 years, but my first run was back in 2018. I was still in high school.
You know the way to Mordor.
While we occupied Sauron's gaze, together they must bear the ring into the very fires of Mount Doom. And should they be captured or kept, great peril may befall.
Wait, am I, like, super far
and all hope
behind?
may be lost.
Where are you going?
It's hard to actually tell because I used a completely different route. So I actually won't know if I'm ahead or behind until we get to Crack of Doom. Oh wait, I do Cutith Uncle and then Blackgate, so actually I think we're chilling. I actually think I'm still the only one who does this route that I'm doing. Most runners will go Wizard, Hobbit, King, and I go Wizard, King, Hobbit.
See what he got us into.
This yes, love. Down now. Smeagol shows you. Go, Smeagol.
Careful! He's taking us into the middle of a battle. Quick! We have to get through this as fast as we can.
Nice. I definitely did the strat for that room wrong, but it worked out. That guy was acting really weird.
The eye is almost on me. Orc archers! I must get off of these rooftops!
That works.
Hurry! Soft and quick as shadows we must be.
Dead end! Some guide you are!
If I were to guess about whether or not I was ahead or behind, I think I would honestly say that I am ahead. Mainly because we have golded so many splits.
We did it!
And the ones that we haven't golded, we like haven't missed gold by like a ton.
Nothing happened, okay?
No, I was just gonna make a joke. That was all it was. I'm not worried about you breaking anything. I trust you more than I trust myself when it comes to handling my own stuff. I mean, if you dropped a controller, you dropped a controller. It's not that big of a deal. That controller is broken so many times. If I really need to buy a new one and replace it, I'm not that worried about it. Worst comes to worst, you can always just go grab my PS5 controller. Because I have to use a different controller for this game.
It doesn't really matter what controller it is. I just like the PS5. That's why I didn't use it. So
No, I would prefer to use a PS5 controller if I can, but because this game is so old, PS5 controllers actually make the game more prone to crashing. So I don't use it.
Spies from Gondor! Get 'em! Easy meat, boys!
Yes, yes, we smell outsides. He will hurt us. He will hurt poor Smeagol.
That archer shot could have been real bad. Could have been a disaster.
See, we have led you out. Smeagol looks after Master. Smeagol wouldn't hurt us.
And now the ring moves closer to the fires of Mount Doom, to the peril of all who travel that road.
Where are you, Smeagol?
Master looks after us. We ought to fling his filthy little neck. Kill him. Kill him. Kill them both.
I'm hungry.
Yes. No.
I was watching Chinese Eight.
It's too risky.
About 4 o'clock.
Too risky.
Probably.
Where are you?
Interesting.
Why?
I just don't want to be hungry right now.
Interesting. You have a friend named Audible Chocolate?
What?
You have a friend named Audible Chocolate
Where'd you see that?
on your Discord?
Audible Chocolate? Did they DM me? Honestly, that name does not sound familiar to me whatsoever. It might be Mo. That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
It could be Mo Chocolate. Rubito says hi, Dr. Pie.
I say hi, Rubito.
She says, hi, Rubito. I don't know if you could hear her or not.
Gollum's treachery may yet be the ruin of our plans, and only guide Frodo to his doom.
You don't see it, do you?
Mhm.
He's leading us into a trap.
He's inside this juice.
I never thought about that.
Yet always hope endures.
Okay, Samwise, Mr. Frodo was counting on you.
Here we go, Sheila Blair. This is another level that it either goes really well or it goes really bad. There's not really an in-between on this one.
But this might do the trick. Scatter, you little monsters.
That's never happened before. That's so unfortunate. That's gonna cost me like 20 seconds, man.
The army moved out, I hear. They're going to Gondor! Gonna burn it!
I would love a more consistent archer skip because that strat is so cool, but it's so inconsistent.
Sneak by that.
There he is! Let's get him!
I remember once, I don't remember where I was going. But I was on an airplane and I had a marathon run for New Game Plus like right after this trip. So I was practicing, I booted up an emulator and was practicing, like I was doing lab work for Archer Skip while on a flight. And the guy sitting next to me on the plane was like, "What are you doing?" And I told him, I was like, "Yeah, I'm a speedrunner. I'm currently we have a strategy that we're trying to implement into the run." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I play World of Warcraft," and I'm like, "Oh, this guy has no idea what I'm talking about."
Gotcha, you little scum! I'm here, Mr. Frodo! I'm here! No! Come on, you filth! You will not touch him again! That's right!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's me, you
That's really unfortunate. Shelob, you're not supposed to fly. You were a spider.
Missed your children! And I aim to get you, too! No matter.
Oh, she dropped so far.
And got you! Until you let him go!
Is jump back canceling not actually like effective there? Interesting.
Come on and finish it! Come on! You and me! One last time!
That was weird. That had a really weird ending to it, and I didn't like that.
Come back, you! I'm not done! Mr. Frodo! It's Sam, wake up! Not asleep. Dead.
Looks like old Shelob's been having some fun.
The little filth will wake up and wish he'd never been born. Take him back to the fortress.
Lost what, 20 seconds to gold there? It was about what I predicted. What's this 127.45? The run.gg does not know what it's talking about. That's so funny. Didn't quite get the parry off, but that's okay. I don't remember the last time I've seen an orc actually follow me up there.
This might distract. Find a way to. Don't worry, Mr. Frodo. I haven't forgot you. That looks like a way up.
Yeah, I thought that shield guy was going to be a problem, but he wasn't, so that's really good. We're vibing, chat.
Come on, Samwise. Going to have to find a way into that tower.
Sauron's creatures are at war with each other. Cut many down.
No one has Aubrey!
We're getting clobbered. Pull out.
We're getting clobbered. Pull out!
Into the tower, boys. Hurry.
Wow, my throat just made some really weird noises when I was swallowing my water. As I'm sure everybody in chat wanted to know all about that.
Hey, you scumbag! Hands off the shiny shirt!
Inner Golem emerging. I don't know, if I suddenly had an inner Golem, I think my wife would actually kick me out of the house.
Very potential.
That's so annoying. Not the best gore bag, but that's okay.
Come on, Mr. Frodo. I know the way out of here.
What is that gold? A 119.36? I don't know if I agree with that gold,
Close to Mount Doom now. Just a short way more and you'll be free of that ring.
but that's okay.
It will come to one final test, one final moment.
We shall see the Shire again.
Yo, what's up, Koopla?
All life upon Middle Earth
I hope you're doing well.
will hinge upon everything that came.
Well, we officially have the reading, and we are currently a minute and a half on our best pace ever. Alright, let's see what Gollum can do for us here. My hands are so sweaty. Yep. My hands always get sweaty whenever I go into this level. Just don't jump back. Gollum, you're being... Sam, you almost clutched up so good. Come here, Gollum. Gollum. That was weird. The first two phases of Gollum are always the worst.
We hope it burns you up.
I don't know what it takes to get rid of you.
That phase went really well. First phase wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
You're possessed, Smeagol. I've never seen you so fast.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna have to lock in now.
This whole place is coming down. You will never get it back. Never.
Wicked mustn't take a precious.
Your time is at an end.
Idiot Hobbit! You can't kill Precious! We won't let you!
You're weakening, aren't you?
We always lose!
This time nobody wins.
I don't know why the manip failed there, but it worked out.
This time it's over.
No way. That's crazy. There's a mug of beer inside this tube.
Is passing away. Those who were bound to the
Not
faith
only
are now free,
did I PB by like 2.5 minutes,
and may they be blessed.
but I got world record back, chat.
Endure.
That's crazy. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the GGs.
And Sauron was my enemy.
I
hope. The secret
was
fire
not
lies
expecting
in the
to
heart
get
of
world
man.
record back that fast.
Sauron in his greed.
I wasn't even planning on it.
In the one. As Sauron
Like Koopa, I'ma just admit it, I have fully accepted defeat to you. Like, I just was like, I don't have the time anymore. I'm washed. It's not happening. I'm not even gonna really worry about it. And I'm not trying to say this as like, oh, I'm just that good. Because I genuinely think all of the work you have done in this game is so good. You've done a ton of awesome work, and it's been so cool to see somebody else pick up the run and do what I've done, which is push times down. And I love having you around. I just, I don't have the time to take speedrunning as seriously anymore. So seeing me get a world record again is wild. But we hecking did it, chat. And it's kind of crazy, TBH. I gotta turn the global hotkeys back on so I can pull up my theory PB. And we had a couple rough splits in there. Shelob's Lair was not great at all. And then I don't think anything else is gonna show properly because I used my different route. Yeah. Yeah, this was no upgrades. It's new world record by 6 seconds in no upgrades. It's super beatable. This run is super beatable. But we lost like 20 in Shelob and like 15 in Falling Rocks. So definitely a ton of time to save. You're going to be grinding. You're going to get this. I mean, I don't